to this evening flow designed to help you relax and let go of your day and prepare you for a great night's rest. So grab your mat. You don't need any props, just you and your breath. And let's begin in child's pose. Just come to the center of your mat, big toes to touch. Knees can be as wide as the mat or closer together. And then you're going to sit your hips back and walk your hands forward to melt your chest and head. Forehead comes to the mat, down to your mat. And settle into this space, cultivating a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Sending your breath all the way down to your lower belly, your lower back. Lengthening your breath with every inhale and with every exhale. Slowing it down. And as we're here, you can set an intention for your practice. Two more deep breaths here. The deepest breaths that you've taken all day. You should be able to hear your breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Then we're going to walk our hands to touch in prayer. Bend at the elbows and bring the hands to the back of the neck. Thumbs will touch the back of the neck. Feeling a deeper opening through the shoulders and the triceps. On your next inhale breath, re-extend the arms forward. Plant your palms, start to lift your head. Look forward. And we're going to snake our chest forward between our hands and straighten the legs behind us. But take your feet out wide, and then hands can walk out a little bit farther. And push through your hands to lift your chest. You can keep a bend in the elbows. And then you're going to look and gaze back over your left shoulder towards your left foot. And then inhale to switch. Gaze over your right shoulder, look to your right foot. And then maybe just take a couple neck rolls or repeat that gaze over your shoulder. Keep pushing through your palms, hips stay down for seal pose. Then we'll slowly lower back down to the mat. Stack your palms one on top of each other to rest your head. Rock the hips side to side. And then we're going to come into a quad stretch. So I like to keep one palm down to keep my forehead resting. Bend through your left foot. Reach around with your left hand to grab your ankle or top of your foot. And just pull gently to bring that left heel towards the left glute. Try to push your hips into the mat. Keep breathing those deep belly breaths. Gently release that foot. Bring your left hand down to the mat to rest your forehead back down. And then bend at the knees and just take your feet over to one side. Windshield wiper the shins side to side here a couple times. Then re-extend both legs. Keep your left palm planted. Bend through the right knee, reach back with the right hand. Grab the ankle or the top of the foot for your quad stretch, pushing your hips into the mat. On your next inhale, gently release your hand, release that foot, and just rock the hips side to side again here. Slowly lift your head, bring your hands under your shoulders, press through your knees and your palms to lift up. Into tabletop, we'll cross at the ankles, consider hips back. We're going to take a seated pigeon. So you're going to extend your left leg out, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. And if this is enough of a stretch, stay right here. And if you want a little more, point your fingertips towards your glutes so you can come onto your palms, push through your hands first so that you're lengthening through the spine. Think cow pose, kind of arching, lifting the chest, and then bend through that bottom leg, the left leg, to bring your heel in closer. Right here, and you can rock side to side for this seated pigeon, but we're also lengthening and stretching through the palms, the fingertips, the wrists, and the forearms, all the way up to the arms and shoulders. Keeping that lift in your chest. And then if you want a bigger stretch, you can push through your palms to lift your hips and take them closer to your ankle. So you're going to intensify the stretch in your right hip, but also in your shoulders. Keep that lift through your chest and your chin. Then we're going to re-extend our bottom leg, uncross, shake it out. I'll go to the second side. So you can roll through the wrists a little bit. Just give you some relief on those wrists. And this time, point your fingertips away from you or out to the sides of your mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Bend at that knee. Push through the palms to keep the chest lifted. Hold here for a couple breaths. Then you rock side to side a little bit. Smile, breathe. Your body loves to stretch. And then push through your right heel to lift your glutes. Take them closer to that right foot. Push through the palms, lift the chest even more. And then release that right heel out. Release the left leg. Send yourself out. Shake it out. Roll through the wrists if that feels good. And then we're just going to turn to the side of our mat. We're going to take our left ankle or left sole of our foot to the right thigh. And I like to keep my knee a little wider here so the hips are pointing forward. They're not squaring off this way towards my right foot. And then we're going to walk our right hand down our shin. And you want to push your elbow into your thigh or your knee slightly. And then lean back, take your hand to your top ribs of the left side to make sure you're getting a good side body stretch. We're going to reach our left arm up and over and grab the back of our head for support. And then take your right hand behind the head for support. So you're letting your head just be heavy here, supporting it with the hands. Pointing your left elbow to the sky. Look up, gaze up, or close the eyes. And breathe. We hear about 5 breaths. Lengthening through the left side body all the way down to the left hip. But you'll also feel this up into the left shoulder. Close your eyes and just be present in your body. Last breath here. And then keep a hold of the back of the head with your left hand and extend your right hand down to your right shin to help push you up and pull yourself up with that left hand. And then just sit for a second, pause, notice how you feel. Then we're gonna plant our left hand behind our left hip. And you can just reach back right here if that feels like a good enough stretch. If you want a little bit bigger stretch to the hips, you roll onto the left shin and lift the hips for baby wild thing. Arching through the spine. Inhale to come back down. And then we're going to take our left leg out and come to a wide-legged forward fold. So your legs don't have to be super wide. And the knees don't have to be straight. And if you feel a good enough stretch right here, you can stay here. If you need to, you can bring the hands behind you and stay right here if that's enough of a stretch. But if you want a little bit more, you can start to walk forward. Then you can take your hands, forearms down to support you. You can take your elbows down, bring the hands in prayer and rest your head on your hands. Your thumbs come to your third eye center. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. And inhale, start to walk your hands back in. If you're folding forward, take your hands to the back of your thighs to lift your knees and bring them in. Cross at the ankles and turn to the side for tabletop. And we're going to lift up into our first downward dog. So walk your hands out slightly in front of the shoulders. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. Drop the head, lengthen the spine. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Shoulders are shoulder width distance. And then just pedal out the heels, bending through one knee as you straighten the other. And then switch. The knees can stay as bent as they need to here. And just hold in stillness, trying to draw your heels down closer to your mat, but they don't have to touch. Shake your head yes and no. Relax through your facial muscles. Relax through your jaw. And inhale, come forward. And we'll take it to the second side. So cross at the ankles, just sit back. This time we're going to extend our left leg out. Sole of the right foot comes to the inner left thigh. Keep the hips pointing forward toward the wide edge of your mat. And then we're going to walk our left hand down in front of the left knee or to the thigh. And then bend at the elbow. Turn your head to support your head here. That elbow doesn't have to be on the mat. And then take your top hand, your right hand to your right ribs to lean back and open up the ribs a little bit. And then reach that right arm up and overhead, grabbing the back of your head to support your neck. Keeping the toes pointing to the sky on that left foot. Gaze up or close your eyes. 2 more deep breaths here. Breathing into that right side body all the way down to the right lower back and the right hip. Last one. On your next inhale, keep a hold of the back of your head with your right hand, your top hand. And then extend your left hand down to your ankle to help push yourself up, and then pull your head up with your top hand. And then take your right hand behind the hip and then just reach back, or you can roll onto that right shin and lift the hips. Arching through the spine. Baby wild thing. Inhale, come back down. And this time we're going to take a butterfly forward fold or cobbler's pose. So soles of the feet to touch. Feet can be farther away from you or as close to you as you want them. And then you can slightly add pressure to your thighs, but not a ton of weight here. Just encouraging your knees to open and move towards your mat, but not pushing or straining. And then again, you can stay up tall if you're getting enough of a stretch here. Or you can start to hinge forward at the hips, leading with the chest. You can walk the hands out in front of you. Take your elbows down again, hands in prayer to rest your head on your hands. You can also stack fist over fist or palm over palm. If you're feeling more open and feeling like you want a deeper fold. But keep actively drawing your knees closer to your mat to open through the inner thighs. Breathe into whatever sensations arise. Two more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, if you're folding forward, bring your palms down to the ground to help lift you back up. Take your hands under your knees to lift them. This time we're going to hug around our knees and then draw your nose towards your knees for a big hug right here. Hug yourself, love yourself. And then release. Take your palms behind you. Take the feet out a little bit wider. We're just going to windshield wiper the knees 3 times here. So switch. And switch. 1 more each side. Last one. Come back through center. We'll take 1 more downward dog before our final poses on our back. So set it up however you prefer. I like to walk my hands out slightly in front of my shoulders, tuck the toes, drop the head, lift the hips to the sky. Pedal it out. Notice if you feel a little more length through your side bodies. Two more deep breaths here. No strain in your neck. On your next inhale, start to look forward. Bring your knees down. Cross at the ankles so you can make your way to your back. Center yourself out on your mat. Hold onto the back of the knees to roll down nice and slow. Taking your time. Then we're going to take a half happy baby, starting on our right side. If you have a ponytail, you can kind of wiggle it out of the way. So hug your right knee in first, up to the chest, and then over to the armpit. Interlace the fingers below the knee. Massaging your inner organs with that thigh, and also massaging your hip flexor. And then flex your foot and bring the sole of the foot to the sky, holding on to the knife edge of your foot, or you can take your peace fingers to your right big toe. And then gently pull that thigh closer to your mat. And if this is too much of a stretch on the left side for you, you can bend through the left knee. So you're not feeling too much of a stretch on that left side. You can kind of relax in the left leg and just focus here on the right leg. Trying to ground your entire spine to your mat. Ankle and knee should be aligned. And then if you didn't have your left knee bent, go ahead and bend it, bring it in, and we're going to cross our right ankle over the top of the left knee and take a supine pigeon. So you can stay right here, just pushing that right knee away. If you feel enough of a stretch, if you want a little more, you can lift that left foot off the ground. I like to interlace my fingers on my left leg under the knee. But you can also interlace just behind your left thigh. Keep both feet bright, keep them flexed, keep them active and awake. You can rock side to side. Come back to your breath, come back to your intention. And then we'll drop our left foot back to our mat. And for our twist, we're going to just drop our left thigh and the sole of the right foot to the outside of the left edge of your mat. Then you can push your knee away. If you want a little bit bigger stretch, you can reach your right arm away and look over the right hand. And if this twist isn't for you, you can do whatever supine twist feels good in your body. Bring your left palm to your belly and notice your breath. Then inhale, bring everything back through center, lift the legs, bring the arm in, uncross your right ankle, and we'll go to the second side. So we're gonna extend our right foot out to the top of the mat. Hug your left knee into the chest, massaging your hip flexor and your inner organs with that leg. You can bring it to the chest and then up over to the armpit if that feels good. And then we'll take our half happy baby. So bend at the right knee to grab the outer edge of or left knee to grab the outer edge of your left foot. And then you can bend your right knee, sole of the right foot comes to the mat. So that you're focusing only in your left leg. Trying to draw that left thigh closer to your mat, keeping your spine grounded. Come back to your breath. Stay present in this moment. Then release your hand from that foot and cross that left ankle over the right thigh. And you can stay right here if you're feeling a big enough stretch. If you want a little more, you can interlace behind the thigh of the right leg and lift the sole of the foot off the mat. Or you can interlace under the right knee. You can rock side to side or hold in stillness. Try to keep both feet bright, feet flexed. Breathing into that left hip. On your next inhale, release your right foot down to the mat and drop your right thigh and sole of the left foot to the outer edge of your right mat, the right side. And push that knee away with your right hand, or just keep your hand on your belly. And then extend your left arm out and look out to the left. Inhale, bring everything back through center. Release your left leg off of that thigh. Then hug both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug, rock side to side. Then bring your feet down to your mat. Extend your legs out to the top edge of your mat. Feet splay open. Palms can come to the outer hips. For our final resting pose, corpse pose, or Savasana. Lick your lips and swallow, and then let your tongue hang heavy in the back of your throat. And just melt into your mat, letting go of any conscious awareness of your breathing. And take rest. Stay here as long as you like. Hopefully you feel a little more relaxed now than you did at the start of class. Thank you for joining me, for moving with me. Until next time. Namaste.